Hey, what's up? It's Cheryl's Network Live. Thanks so much for joining us today. And I'm here in the studio with this amazing, handsome guy, Stephen, and his business is, what's your business name?
World Shakers Designs.
World Shakers Designs. I love that name. That's awesome. So, Stephen, now you're kind of new to Vegas, aren't you?
Yes, about 7 months now.
7 months.
Yes.
And you moved from California?
Yes.
And so you are a website designer, blog designer, all of those amazing things that we all have to have.
I do it all. SEO, all of it.
Awesome. And what's the name of your website is?
WorldShakersDesigns.com.
Okay, perfect. So, of course, you can go and have a look at Stephen's work. And so, Stephen, why is it, do you think, that businesses today have to have a website?
Well, it's the future. 2016 is the future. It's the new, it's your resume for your business. It's just like buying an iTunes purchase. You got 30 seconds to make an impression. And your clients typically are going to start making judgments after 30 seconds, whether you're low budget, high budget, if you're a player, as they say.
Yeah.
You know, it's your media presence, and it's very, very important.
So is a website different than a blog?
Most of the sites now incorporate an element of blogging, so it's kind of like an all-in-one, and that's probably the best way to do it to get the maximum benefit.
Because used to, back in the day, I had a website with no blog on it, and then it was this gorgeous looking site, but nobody saw it. So how does one get traffic to their site, or do you deal with that as well?
Yeah, a lot has to do with SEO, search engine optimization. It's really about putting a strategy and a campaign together. There's a social media campaign. There's your target audience, what articles. Then there's all your social media. Your LinkedIn is still very powerful. You got to have YouTube videos. When you put it all together, you start drawing an audience.
So didn't Mark Zuckerberg from Facebook come out with an article in 2014 that within 5 years, Facebook would be predominantly video?
I didn't see that article, but I believe it. Video is very powerful.
Yeah, he actually did. I read that article, and that was in 2014. And so already there's lots of video. I mean, video is very, very powerful. So when you have a client that comes to you that is, a business owner, and they need a website, and maybe they need a blog as well, do you, how do you find those people?
Well, lately it's been a lot of referral. I've been fortunate enough to have some really good clients that are very happy that talk.
Well, word of mouth is the best way.
Very, very powerful. And also social media. So my phone rings daily with new business. And
so do you do SEO to your own site? Is that why you get traffic to your own site?
Oh yeah, you have to do SEO. We're a full service company, so we not only create it, we stay with you, and we can promote you. So we have different packages.
So okay, so let's talk about blogging, because sometimes people will call themselves, I'm a blogger. And there are people that call themselves a blogger that make no money blogging. But then there are those people that will make 6 figures blogging. Right. So what do you think sets that apart?
Where the links that are within the blog lead to. If you have products that you're selling, and
you mean the back end of it?
The back end of it.
Stuff that's your stuff.
Right. That blog should be filled with links leading back to a website that's selling products. If it's just or whatever you're selling, it's got to lead you somewhere.
So then the person that thinks, because you could go to WordPress.com, I think, and you could set up your own little blog. But the problem with it is, in my opinion anyway, and you're the expert, is that it's not going to be set up correctly where I'm going to get all this traffic to it. Would you agree with that?
Oh, yeah. I mean, WordPress is an open source platform, so anyone could do it. The question is, do you have the time? I'm an artist as well, and I spend a lot of time researching. So you're really capitalizing on expertise.
Yes, absolutely. And so my point is that yes, you can do your own blogging, but you need to have a professional such as yourself to have it all set up. And I've learned that over the years the hard way.
Yeah.
Not that I tried to do it. I did, because I would never try to do it. But what I did is I would hire people that didn't know how to do it, really.
Yeah.
And so then I would finally say, okay, I got to take control of this. I'm going to fire you and find me someone else. And so that happens.
Yeah.
And so you and I met at a networking event, and I was very impressed with your personality. You got this great warm smile. You're just this kind of person that that is genuine and honest. And you need that when you're, regardless of what service that you want in business, you need to be able to feel that in the relationship with the person you're doing business with. Doesn't always happen, and I'm sure you've encountered it yourself.
Yeah.
And here in Las Vegas, we have a lot of skeptical people, and we do have some people that aren't, that are a little shady. So we don't want to be doing business with them. So it's very important to know that a person is reputable, that has the integrity and honesty, because that's so important, I believe, in today's world. So when you think, let's go back to blogging. So if I was to come to you and I said, okay, I want you to help me build a blog, I've got an idea, but I'm going to need lots of input, and then I want to make money with this blog. And so what would you tell me?
Well, I would kind of start off where, okay, when you say money, how much money? What type?
I want to make I want to make 6 figures in a year and more blogging.
And what is the sellability of your product? Have you sold it before? What type of audience is it drawing now?
Well, see, I don't know. This isn't. I'm just using an example.
Those are questions I would ask.
Those are questions, and those are questions I would have to answer.
Right.
So okay. So let's just use this generic example. What if you were a guy that loved Harleys?
Okay.
And you could write about them. You just loved Harleys. What kind of information? So maybe this person could, in their blogging, could share with people how to do certain things with the Harley.
Exactly.
You got to be giving value.
Exactly.
And then why would they want to hire you for consulting?
Right. Maybe they customize their Harley. They have a certain sound.
Exactly.
Those are things you want to highlight.
Yeah.
And then put a link, lead them back to
your
your highlighting business.
Exactly.
Or your
customizing even if it's the Harley store where you're getting a cut, because that can happen.
Right.
That happens as well. Right. People are making money on commission, right?
Right. I guess a good way to summarize blogging with a purpose, is you're providing information, but there's something you're also getting on the back end.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Well, this is really interesting and been great. And so I look forward to doing a lot of business with you. And, I'm going to have you go over my own site and blog as well. And Vegas is full of business. Vegas is just this wonderful place. But the beauty of what you do, you can have a client anywhere in the world.
Yes, I have
and
clients
all they
over.
have to do is go to your website and find you, and you're available and can assist them all over the world. And so what would you share with a person that, we just have about a minute left, what would you share with a person that had never had a website before and they had no idea?
Well, it starts off with the initial consultation. I really spend time with clients, and I literally interview them. I have a very strong corporate background, so I really try to understand the vision and where they're trying to go. Okay. And if it's just a basic website or if there's needs some complex features, I really take the time and I put together a roadmap for them. They typically follow it, and we get a beautiful site going
that's
that they're happy with.
Yeah, that's fabulous. Well, thank you. Well, I've loved having you on my show, so thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
I look forward to having you back again. And again, thank you for joining us here at Cheryl's Network Live, where we give you tips on business and ideas to take your business to many levels beyond. Have a fabulous day. We'll see you next time.